milkshakes. It's not exactly a thing that's around very often, but I think it should be a real business. I think it could be a big thing.
Okay, so pretty much for my panels, I have 3 separate panels that kind of show my weird illustrations, my very edgy graphic design, and my branding, which is my senior project. Mostly, the one thing I wanted to show with my designs is that it's very out-of-the-box thinking, and it's not usually what you'd expect, especially for like my Where's the Beef. It's just kind of like an old twist on the Wendy's commercial, Where's the Beef. So I'm getting a lot of positive feedback with that, and it's just very overwhelming with just really good comments from people.
I started with my tea. I wanted to do dessert tea, and so I started with the boxes, and they're all really kind of crazy flavored teas. But as you can see, they're like pomegranate, ginger, and ice cream, walnut fudge, which is why I have the actual fudge on the table. And then I have the 3 big ads on top, and then printouts of a website, and then my patterns overlaying the window.
Can you explain me what you have?
Okay, so on the far left, that's my cubicle for my senior project. What it does is it helps small traditional companies go digital.
What do you have here in the desk?
Okay, so these are things that you'd send out in the mail to kind of get people to sign up for the company. Letterhead, business cards, envelopes, that's what the tablet would look like. That'd be an email blast.
This is my presentation, Mr. Stretch. It's Women's Menswear. It started off as my business capstone, and then I turned it into this role as Mr. Stretch specializes in clothes for men who are 6 foot and above, just like Ryan Gavin over here. My senior project is Melkus. It's a dairy-free frozen yogurt place, hypothetically located in Syracuse, New York. It's aimed at the younger age group, probably early 20s to mid-30s. People who are just settling down and coming into apartments who want to find a new dog. The main point behind it is providing a place for people and dogs to come together in a new and exciting, different way. So basically, you would go in and you could walk into the store first, and then that's where you order your froyo and do the little machines yourself like you would in a normal place. And then you have the option of going into the next room, which is the playroom, where we have a shelter who is sponsored by Melkus. And the shelter brings in 10 to 12 dogs who cycle through as they get adopted out. It's pretty much like a regular shelter, except there's no cages. So you get to go in and you eat your froyo and you just hang out with the dogs. And that way you can form a more natural relationship with them and figure out who's best for you to bring home. So I created the concepts for a video game of fairy tales versus mythology, based on the idea that the fairy tale characters used to be in mythology, but because they're all pretty brutal and scary, they got kicked out and were stripped of their powers, and so now they're trying to get revenge on the mythologies. And so I did a lot of character designs for that.
Some people don't have real subjects in their stuff.
I did Transform, which is an animal health and nutrition company, and it's basically a little bit different just because it's got a modern touch to it where customers can actually call in and order or have an online account and order, and then they can actually get it delivered right to their doorstep instead of having to go and get it.
This is just some of my work from the years I've been here. This is my senior project.
is a women's design group that promotes and nurtures leadership and professional skills. I ran this project, and I made these two events. This is a poster for the sleepover. This is examples of the website. And then this is the pillow for the sleepover for the pillow fight later.
Each one of these is for a different sport. So like just color coordination, so anytime you say a broadcast, it would just be or any kind of ads or anything else. And look at the website, any social media.
Based upon your location, you can see news, events in your area. You can RSVP. You can explore different areas to find events going on. Say you're going on vacation. There's just a live feed. You can see videos and pictures from events going on.
Vertical marketing brand between skateboards and skate parks. So this brand is actually called Freedom Skate Parks. I use two logos. There's one where all the apparel and the decks are, which I use this one. And then the actual skate park logo is on all of my park posters. So essentially it's a 24-hour season open skate park, so that no matter whether it's night or day or if it's raining or snowing, people can go there and skate and not get in trouble. You don't have to worry about trespassing onto property or getting in trouble with babies or getting hurt in the weather. You have free range, you just sign a liability form and you can skate whenever you want.
I think this has been a great show this year. The students work really hard to pull things together. And the nicest thing about it is they work more or less self-directed here to really put on this great show. It looks like hours and hours and hours of work went into putting all this stuff up, and that's what happened. Only they did it all. My job was to stay out of their way. Every year's show is its own thing, and it takes on the personality of the group of students who make up that year's seniors. So it's hard to predict what we'll have next year. But the other thing I notice is that every year's show gets a little better than the last one.
Don't worry.
Cut that out.
Yeah.